Empress, and so the message that I have for you guys today, um, so the message that came out is basically talking about prioritizing our wishes, right? Our wish fulfillment, our desires, um, our purpose, right? Prioritizing every fraction of our destiny and our purpose. So I was just doing a random pull just to see what messages Spirit had for the collective before I just get on and just pull out any cards. Um, and so the cards we got out was prioritizing rhythm and wisdom. Prioritizing was clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, which is wish fulfillment. No, actually, Nine of Pentacles is not wish. Wish fulfillment. Wishes still. Give me 1 second. Nine of Cups. I'm thinking about Nine of Cups. But we got 2 nines. The only numbers that came out first was 2 nines. And the 2 nines in this reading represents the intelligence of the universe. You having the intelligence of the universe within you, as well as this being, you having this energy or this life that you've sown where your portal, which is your heart space, is positioning you to be more receptive of these wishes and your dreams coming true. However, there's going to be temptation along the way. So that's the emphasis here. Being mindful of the temptations from the devil, right? You know, this is not anything new to us. Absolutely a familiar, and we got the Hermit. Absolutely a familiar phenomena, right? And this is, you know, this is some type of movement, some fast movement here coming in. What I also heard was your ability to discern, right? Pairing that with your wisdom from your past experiences or from what you've learned from other people's experiences, right? That's what's going to catapult you in your discernment when it comes to you being met with different temptations, right? Okay, Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles is still like a wish fulfillment energy, but it's also an abundant energy, right? Your reaping energy. But look what's right behind the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Devil card again. See, the Devil card already came out in another deck. Actually, I've seen the Devil card and the Magician in two of my decks that came out. Now, the thing about the Desire card was clarified with Queen of Pentacles and the Devil. So we know Queen of Pentacles is very wealthy, very well off, materially, financially, holding your own, right? You're going to be in a position, right? Because the world is turning in your favor, of course, because of the seeds that you sown. So you're going to reap, you know, your good karma because of the seeds that you sown. However, there may be some temptation along with some people being utilized by devil energy to try to sow heartbreak along your path to put you in the energy of being indecisive, right? So this could be the current energy right now. Being indecisive when it comes to these desires because you want to make sure you're not making a wrong choice here, a choice or a decision that's going to leave you stuck or leave you trapped or entangled, right? That's another card, another energy that kept coming out, feeling tied up and restrained. And then this energy, this stuck energy, feeling indecisive about what path to take. But the universe is telling you that as long as, you know, you are being guided by, you know, the true desires of your heart, right? Your wisdom and your courage, right? As long as, you know, these characteristics, these character traits, emotional traits are in alignment with divinity, then you literally have a wild card for whatever you want. Now, another thing, too, is to know that you're not alone. There's a lot of us in this energy right now because of our past experiences of having to deal with betrayals, having to not only unlearn so much of the history that we were taught over the years, but also having to unlearn what are healthy relationships, right? What is a healthy relationship? What are healthy friendships? What is a healthy partnership, right? Because you don't want to just stay on the topic of relationships only, like you're actually your soulmate, right? We need to relearn how to create and maintain solid and build solid connections in our friendships, our relationships, and our partnerships, business-ships, and stuff like that. So that's something that's going to be fairly challenging for us, but this is the energy that's being highlighted at this time for us to make strides toward, right? So many of us, many of the Divine Collective have already, come into some type of union or reunion with other tribe, right? The only thing is most of this have been virtual. There's been little interaction or little coming together physically. However, it's not, for those of you where it's like that, it's not that, there wouldn't be an outpouring or more of this with more of the people you connected with virtually. However, it's giving you a little as you go, like, and it adds, so spirit adds more as time go on, because they understand this is something that you have to relearn. It's something that you have to get back used to, get comfortable to, get back in the groove of, right? Of feeling like you can trust people, or trust people long enough to see it through, like to see where this connection goes. See, can I actually trust this person, to discuss my intellectual property with, my creative property? Do I have to worry about, this person ever betraying me or using information against me? Do I ever have to worry about this person stealing, anything from me, right? So we have all of these things from our past that, put us in the energy of feeling stuck or feeling indecisive, right? About, is it safe to take this leap of faith with this person, with these people, right? Right. So that's the message here as well. So what I'm getting here, as a result of all of this abundance that's coming in, we're going to be tested on prioritizing. Our spirit is asking us to increase our ability to prioritize all of this energy, right? This karma, this good karma that's coming in, because yeah, we got this good karma coming in so we can have like satisfaction. We can have satisfaction and be happy, have happiness and joy and this, all of this and the third. However, there's responsibilities that come with, these gifts and this karma and this harvest, all these things that you're reaping, right? There's still going to be actions you need to take, to pass it forward, right? To carry it forward, for your legacy and for other people whose paths you're going to cross, for you to disperse some type of wisdom or harmonious transaction with these people, right? So trading creative energy. So spirit is telling you to fall in love with your ability to be receptive, fall in love with your capability of being intuitive and discerning. Don't allow this to be tainted because of the things or the dark things that you have to, unfortunately have to pick up on or be vigilant of, that's not so, satisfying, right? And a lot of that stems from our past, having to discover secrets that weren't for our highest good, or that worked against us, or finding out that real friends weren't real friends, finding out relationships or partners were unfaithful or disloyal, people being inconsistent and stuff like that. So here's the thing though, it's like, as a result, you don't want, by the time your karma coming in, because a lot of us, our good karma is coming in now as well, just like, all karma is being dispersed, whether good or bad. A lot of us have been in this self-defense mode for so long that we're finding it challenging to connect with people, to build these friendships and relationships and these partnerships, right? Because of, the distrust and the broken trust of our past. It took a lot of energy. It was very draining. So, yeah. So you're having gifts coming in by the universe. You're reaping all of this abundance by the universe. But See, now you're in an energy because of your past experiences. You're in an energy where you're kind of like over it. You know, like you're not really feeling moved to really invest consistently in a connection. Now, this is something I've been thinking about the past couple of days too, because I know I've been slack as hell when it comes to look, yeah, because we don't want to accept any cups from, we don't want to accept any demonic, you know, cups of love, you know, so we're being extra cautious when it comes to that. Yeah, but it's like eventually we're gonna have to move out of this energy because it could affect our abundance, right? Or how abundant we could be. Or this also represents, you know, past situations, right? Look at this. Look at all these cards side by side. Represents past situations of people, you know, stealing from us, stealing our property, stealing our energy, abusing our emotions, playing of our emotions, mind games and stuff like that, just to really take from us, benefit from our energy to manifest off of it, right? But these people didn't have our best interest at heart. So we have this this extended past of this kind of energy. Whenever you do, it was 11:11 just now, whenever you do show up in your most original, unique, authentic individual form, just being yourself, you know, loving yourself, you know, you'll have people come in with this sneaking energy to try to get you to be stagnant and stuck on old situations and past situations that didn't work out, right? Crying over spilled milk and this and the third. Or you'll have people who are in this energy towards you, and they feel the need to avenge themselves. So they might, you know, try to come in or send this type of energy towards you to steal from you, right? Steal energy from you, drain you, to put you in the energy of confusion when it pertains to your path moving forward, right? But Spirit is telling you that literally you have the wild card. That doors are opening. Doors are opening, you decide. Rewards and wild card. So regardless of, you know, the things that we cannot control that may happen, we do have a level of control over our destiny. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So you get to decide, you know, what you're going to prioritize out of all of these gifts and talents that you have, or all these adjacent possibilities from, you know, your harvest, right? From all these good seeds that you've sown. And not just good seeds that you sown, but seeds, harvest that you're reaping from other people who have betrayed you, who have done all these things to you. So on the brighter side, regardless of how hurtful it was, how painful it was, how disturbing it was, how traumatizing it was, it caused you PTSD when it comes to relationships and moving forward. Regardless of all of these, you know, harsh things, you know, and harsh cycles that we encounter, that we have to encounter, that's going to, you know, it's going to serve as catalyst to our growth and us standing in our power, walking in our purpose, right? Regardless of all of, you know, the residual feelings, right, and emotions from this stuff, you reap some good energy from this. Every past betrayal, every past, you know, somebody doing you wrong or just doing you unfairly, or some things didn't work out in your favor and it should have, or any situation where justice was not served, you are still reaping that. Here's the thing. You're going to reap this in an abundant flow, like an outpour, right? With this 9-9 energy. Yeah. Literally like you see this flow like it's like a river or waterfall. This is how your blessings are going to come in. And Spirit is telling you, like, it's going to require you to prioritize this energy, because it's going to be a lot. What I also heard too was that not only does this represents you, you know, reaping your good karma and stuff like that, but, you know, karma doesn't just come in the shape of materials, like material items and stuff like that, but it also comes in through energy, right? Energy. So this could represent the energy of joy and happiness. This could represent the energy of responsibility. This could represent the energy of courage and love, like having more love energy come through, or being conjured within you. Intuition definitely being enhanced, creativity being enhanced, right? So this is also what's coming in with this flow here of abundance, like this Kundalini energy. You see this snake here. So this is an outpour of this energy, and Spirit is telling you to spread your wings. spread your wings, fly into it. Don't fly away from it, because if you pay attention to this person is walking toward this big ass ball of energy. This is how your abundance, what you're reaping, your harvest that you're about to reap, this is how it's going to come in. So your challenge now, while your challenges before may have been, you know, for you to try to get over the betrayals, try to get over, you know, getting over this person, releasing a person, releasing an energy regarding some people, a family, a business, you know, grieving over things that you've lost, you know, why those may have been your challenges before. Your challenge now is going to be, how do I prioritize all this abundance? How do I prioritize all these blessings? How do I prioritize all these manifestations that's coming to pass now? Right? Hi. But yeah, so that's the focus here. That's the focus here. But Spirit is saying that you are a child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. So as long as you have this intelligence, right? They're telling you to trust in this intelligence that is within you. That with this intelligence, right, you literally have the wild card for your path in this universe. Because the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Meaning you can trust your judgment. You can trust your decisions. You can trust these possibilities that you go after. You can trust, you know, being able to discern, right? You can trust being able to discern desires, right? Where this devil energy, the Diablo, that's what this is. The devil energy has this intertwinings and its fingers in it, right? You'll be able to discern. Because you're going to have a lot of people, you're going to have a lot of temptations, people bringing you, people offering you gifts. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm hearing too. So with all this abundance here, with these nines, okay, yeah, you're going to have a lot of offers. You're going to have a lot of people coming at you. So just the other day, when I was doing a live on, is that when I was doing a live? Just the other day when I was on Facebook, I was doing a live or I posted a post or something. And this guy who, I guess he's a music engineer or something of that nature. It's very known that, you know, I'm an artist as well. Like, I have a gift of artistry, you know, through singing and rap and all of that. So this person felt entitled to my energy, right? Because I was just talking on a live, or I did another live about entitlement, right? The entitlement that people have. But this person felt entitled to my energy to a degree that he offered me something that was in alignment to the desires of my heart, right? Wanting to do music on a grand scale, wanting to connect and work with other people as it pertains to music, right? And expand in my musical career. So that is the desire, right? So that's the thing. We have the intelligence and the wisdom, right? Because what I was going to put on this caption was supreme wisdom. Why? Because wisdom was clarified by the Emperor. Exactly. So we have sovereign wisdom. That's what I'm hearing. We have sovereign wisdom, you know, the kind of wisdom that should never put us in a place where we're feeling like this. We're feeling indecisive on our journey. We're feeling stuck. We're feeling fearful. Fearful is not even a word I want to use. But you're having some anxiety as it pertains to your moving forward, stepping out of your comfort zone, right? That's an energy that we have the power. We're going to be receiving a boost of strength, right? From angels. From the angel of strength. It's coming in, you know, to give us this courage, right? The courage, to add courage to our heart, right? That courageous heart, you know, right? To make us a Mufasa, a Simba, right? So anyway, even though that was me expanding my music career is a desire that's in alignment with my heart, right? That's going to be a part of my abundance. That's going to be coming in. I understand that, right? Because I'm a child of the cosmos. And this portal, right, I have this wild card. And my wild card, if I decide what I want for my destiny, my future, my wild card is that one of my desires is to expand in my musical career, right? So that's my desire. However, you're going to have temptation come in looking like, appearing like that desire that you requested, that you asked for, right, from the universe. Here's the thing. When you, okay, now let me finish comparing it to this guy. So he asked me if I had any songs that he could listen to on my Facebook. And I was like, no, my music will only be on my Patreon temporarily. So he said, oh, I gotta pay just to listen to your music. And I said, no, you don't have to. You could also wait until there's alternatives to listening to that music, or decide not to listen to it at all. And this person, you know, felt very entitled, got an attitude with me, and I guess was treating me like I thought I was holier than thou, you know, giving me that type of energy in his response. And kind of like laughing at me, like passive aggressive emojis and stuff like that. And he ended up blocking me because he was gonna get blocked anyway. But that's the thing, like, and I had told him, I said, what, am I supposed to feel like I missed out on a grand opportunity? That's how he wanted me to feel. So whenever, you cannot feel discouraged when you have like encounters like this, because you're going to have encounters like this, because you have to be able to tell the fucking difference. You have to be able to discern your desires, right? Because even though this person is simply a music engineer, this person, you know, he said he was looking for artists. He was trying to put together a group of artists so he can work on an album or put an album together or whatever, like, you know, music production. Now, who's the prize in the situation? The child of the cosmos. Excuse me, the divine child. That would be me. I would be representing the actual abundant energy, right? The emperor. So this person wanted me to think, if I'm the queen, if I have the Queen of Pentacles energy, right, meaning I'm going to bring in the energy of abundance through my music, whoever I work with. This person wanted me to think that, oh, if because I didn't cooperate with him or whatever, like I missed out on a grand opportunity and I should be sad about it. I should be feeling indecisive. I should be feeling regretful and stuck in just in this mindset of imagination of what could have happened, and this could have been like this and this could have been like that. But no, what's the card behind that? Defense. So, but yeah, look, this person wanted me, or you'll have somebody like this with your desires, wanted you to feel heartbroken because you turned them down, as you rightfully should, because you have to be discerning in the offers that come towards you as it pertains to your desires, right? So just because, you know, we're having all this, we're currently reaping all of this harvest, all of this abundant energy, which is not just finances and materials, but it's on all levels, right? Because we're talking about the spirit realm acknowledges wealth on all levels, not just your material wealth and your financial wealth in this 3D realm, but also in the 5D, right? Also your emotional wealth, right? So that's why we have door to romance. Also your psychological wealth, right? Your intelligence. Child of the cosmos, you have the intelligence of the universe within you. Also your wisdom. So these are also gifts that are being amplified and outpoured into the divine collective. So the thing is, in all this abundance that's going to be coming in, including your connections with others and stuff like that, you're going to have to prioritize your wisdom, your intelligence, your courage, your strength, your discernment, your intuition, your creativity, your emotions, with the desires of your heart, with your wishes and your dreams. You're going to have to make sure you prioritize that, because there's going to be many, many doors. There's going to be many, 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 many doors. Now, all doors do not lead to wonderful things. That's why we had the Devil card came out. You know, it's not wise. It's not wise to move forward in your path not keeping that in mind, right? However, understanding that, okay, I see. One of the biggest things here is fearing the unknown. So we're talking about relationships, right? We're talking about relationships. On these two signs here, they both say unknown. This is a person who's in a garden where they're in their comfort zone. They're fantasizing about, you know, expanding their horizons, stepping outside of the garden. But, you know, they're feeling, they're doubting. They're doubting this unknown world, right? So this is how we're showing up in these new connections, these partnerships, these relationships, and these friendships. Because of the unknown, because of the known stuff that we already know, we have a tendency to anticipate what has already occurred before, thinking that it's going to occur with new or present situations, right? And this is definitely an energy that's very present in the collective. But Spirit is saying you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Because a person who's been scapegoated, you know, by friends, business, all this, it can put you in the energy when you're just like, you know, antisocial, you know, for lack of better words. But you have to trust yourself. You have to trust your intuition. You have to trust your intuition and remember that in all betrayals and all things that go wrong, you know, where you're getting the short end of the stick, you're not really getting the short end of the stick. It seemed like from the actual person, that vessel at the time, you're getting the short end of the stick, but this is actually what you're getting. Right? It's just another tomato to your garden. It's another pinnacle to your reap, right? So if we could really become solid in this knowing this, like in this wisdom of how karma actually works, this wisdom that we always reap what we sow, we will have the courage that we need to move forward in these connections, right? Because that's the thing. We'll talk, we'll chat, we'll build a little bit, and then we'll just dip out and disappear. You know what I'm saying? Don't say much else. Now, this is the energy I've been in, so I know I'm not alone. Spirit already told me that I'm not alone, so this is why I'm talking about it with y'all. I have some beautiful people who's entered my life recently, and I haven't been, like, consistent with any of these people, y'all. I've been there, like, we talk here and there, you know, but I haven't really been consistent with these people. Like, for example, let's say a connection starts off virtual and y'all just talking and chatting and texting and stuff like that, but you have one of the people or a person who's ready to progress the connection and talk on the phone, video chat, meet in person, stuff like that, and then you'll be the one that kind of like try to dodge that shit because you sitting there thinking about, man, like, my energy, bro, like, I really don't want nobody coming in trying to steal from me. I don't want nobody coming in, you know, trying to, look what I just said. 7 of Pentacles. I don't want nobody coming in, you know, acting like everything is fine, but in actuality they hating on me. In actuality they just trying to get close to me to steal from me. They trying to get close to me to see if I'm really about what I'm about, what I be talking. They trying to get close so they can spy. You know, we'll have all these thoughts come in our head because of how much we have to defend ourselves in situations like this, right? With people that we thought we could trust, you know, relationships and connections that seem like they would have prospered or that they were prospering, right? Yeah, but what I'm hearing with this wisdom card is to stay connected to your roots. Stay connected to your roots. I also heard that a snake or a serpent, however you want to call it, is one of the most evolved creatures in the animal kingdom. It's one of the most evolved creatures, right? So with wisdom, with the snake, you see, around the tree, this lets you know that your experiences, your challenges, all the fucked up shit or whatever that you've encountered to this day has literally evolved you. It's made you adaptable for your unique path. It's made you adaptable. So if you need to scrape with some venom, you got some venom to scrape with some venom. If you need to coil up, whatever abilities that the snake have, you have this kind of this is what it's saying. whatever gifts and talents and abilities, psychic abilities, whatever you have, they've evolved from these experiences. They've evolved. They're not the same anymore. You can't have, you can't go forward into your path with a mindset of how you used to be. Even in your gifts, like, I mean, yeah, I'm intuitive, but I was kind of off. I was kind of off with how I thought about this person, or I was this, or I was that. It's not gonna, no, it's not gonna be like that, because you're getting an outpour of more of this energy. This energy is being edified. That's what's happening. So that's a part of your abundance as well, because you're going to need it. If you're getting all this material finances and material wealth and stuff like that, you're going to need just as much wisdom and intuition and intelligence and understanding and processing and you're going to need all of this stuff as well. You're going to need that to be amplified as well, so that you can prioritize. First card that came out for the spread. So you can prioritize your abundance. It's like this chalice and the sun card. We got Ace of Wands as well. This chalice and the sun card for the energy oracle. So you have the sun, you have this chalice full of water with lily pads and flowers, lotus flowers. You have a tree growing out of the chalice. You have water running over the chalice to feed the lands, to feed other animals. You have birds that's thriving off this chalice of water. You have a woman who's also thriving and just bathing and basking in this chalice of water. There's a jellyfish. There's a baby. The point is, there are so many things being prioritized in this card. Right? Now, you know, water represents, because we got the Sacral Chakra and this cup of chalice, this chalice of water, right? And the sun card, even though the sun card represents Leo, happiness, enlightenment, enlightenment. So this is another thing too. You're going to be becoming more enlightened, and not just enlightened in general, people, places, situations, and things, but more enlightened of your gifts and your capabilities. More enlightened on these things enhancing. Like you're gonna notice, like, it may sneak up on you sometimes. Like I can't think of an example right now. You can say some shit just to be saying it, and then, you know, turn on the TV and you go somewhere and somebody said literally right like a few minutes after. You can see it written somewhere, so you'll really be on point like that. Yeah. Leo. Oh yeah, we got this is Leo energy, Angel of Strength, and the Sun card is Leo energy as well. Now, the Sacral Chakra is like Pisces, Cancer energy, right? We're talking about that deeply receptive, intuitive, insightful, discerning, in the darkness, things that need to be illuminated, right? Give me 1 second. But yeah, this is what I'm getting here, because at this point I feel like I'm starting to repeat myself. Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. All right, so when I'm hearing about this rhythm card, which was the second card that came out, you're going to find your rhythm in all of this. Prioritizing this energy, all these gifts and these abilities and this abundance and all of this. You're going to get the rhythm to this. You're going to get the rhythm to being the emperor, right? To this status of living. It's going to be a new status of living. Yeah. Yeah. Everything is going to be, everything is being elevated. Your relationships, the quality of your relationships, your partnerships, your friendships are being elevated. They're being elevated because now, instead of you just connecting with people just because y'all go to the same school, y'all in the same class, y'all in the same neighborhood, y'all got the same family, this, that, and the third, and y'all just spending time with each other and traditional experiences, and that's how y'all bond. That's how you get your connections. No. These connections moving forward, are conscious decisions. You agreeing to be in friendship, like these conscious contracts that you're making with people, right? that's going to completely shift the tone of your connections moving forward. Because this is not something just being given to you or just being thrown at you type shit. No, you get to choose. You get to decide, right? Just like this portal card. The portal card says doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. So you know how people always say you should choose your own family, choose your own friends. You know, don't just settle with the ones that you're born with, shit, you know, this, that, and the third. You literally get to decide. You get to decide who you're going to, you know, allow to go in partnership and friendship and relationship with you, opposed to, oh, we're cousins, we have the same this and that. Oh, we went to school together. Oh, we just bonded because we both like to dress. We both like to wear this, and we like to do this. We like to smoke together. They smoke weed, we smoke weed, so let's smoke. No, like, it's gonna be more, it's gonna be quality connections. Like you're but I'm telling you, amidst all of that, there's going to be temptation of those other things, those other kind of connections, or even people, things that look like they could be what it is you desire. But it's the thing, when you follow through, when you give it some air to breathe, right? When you open that door, you go in there. Please don't forget that you can, just as easily as you walk your ass in there, you can turn around and walk your ass right back out that fucking room and go into another one. Right? Don't go in there and get stuck because you went in there without your discernment, your wisdom, your tools, your tool belt, your wisdom, your vigilance, your discernment, right? Your ability to connect your emotions with your intuition, to connect your senses when you feeling shit and you feel tension or you feel like some energy or you hear things. You're not going to doubt your ability to read motherfuckers' minds anymore. It's because you ain't got people around you who's talking about this as, you know, talking about it like it's a norm. You don't have people around you to say, oh, that's an actual thing. No, now you understand. Look, I'm gifted. I'm spiritually gifted and I'm spiritually inclined. I'm not doubting this shit anymore because I've learned that when I heard people's thoughts, when I had these visions, when I had these premonitions and these dreams and stuff like that. No, I didn't have a way to prove it at the time, but when that shit came true, when I sat there and watched that shit manifest, can I really rely on saying to somebody, yo, I dreamed about this shit. Yo, I saw this shit in my mind's eye. Yo, I heard these motherfuckers saying this shit before this gossip even came out. How can you really prove that shit to another person who's not you, who's not in your mind? So we have to let go of that shit, be okay with being our own witness, and move forward confidently and boldly. Supreme confidence. Because the Emperor card came out. Not no Empress, not no other queens. The only queen that came out was Queen of Pentacles. And we talking about stability here with the Pentacles energy. That's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We talking about stability, right? Stability on all levels. That's what we're talking about. So that's beautiful. The Emperor energy and stability. You damn right you're gonna have this energy trying to come in and steal some shit, trying to come in and craft, and no. But you are not alone. The spirit realm is your ancestors. The spirit realm are working with you just as consistently. Because that's the thing too. So the beautiful thing about all of this is our consistency with the spirit realm, with our spirit family, right? Our spiritual partnerships and our spiritual friendships and relationships that are unseen. So there is consistency there. And they're saying, just to clarify with you, that you have a community of angels with you. But this is going to materialize into the material realm. But you have a community of high vibrational souls. Yeah, but this is talking about, this is definitely going to be materializing, right? Because we got physical connection and community. Yeah, but something I always like to draw back to is how we want to be mindful of the how things are actually manifested into material form, right? It typically starts internally. It's typically something that happens in the unseen, and then it manifests into something that can be seen and tangible, right? So we've been working on solidifying our connections in the spirit realm, and now in this reaping season, And it's reaping season because spring was the equinox is it's like in another week or two. So you're going to be seeing more of this abundance spring up because we're talking about the sun. So we're talking about like springtime, summertime. It was when all this stuff, these doors to romance, these different doors to these connections are going to be showing itself up. And you're going to have to decide which ones are for you, which is going to lead to rewards, and which doors are going to lead to lack. You have to decide, but you are not alone in your decision making. I don't care how long your decision making takes. You're not alone in your decision making. You can easily refer back to your friendships, your relationships, your partnerships that you have formulated in the divine realm, the spirit realm, over this time that you've been healing from these physical connections that did not work out, right? You solidify your connections in the spirit realm, so now you got a whole team of people. You know how in movies there'll be a person, two people on your shoulder, right? The little devil person, little angel person on your shoulder, telling you, you know, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and this, that, and the third. So you got a whole team in the spirit realm that's helping you with your decision making, helping you guide yourself through these desires and these offers and this temptation. If you bow down to me, I'll give you the whole world. I'll give you all the kingdoms of the world. I'll give you this. I'll give you, you know, not only from your experiences in your past, but from the intelligence of the universe that lies within you. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. You are a child of the cosmos. So, hey Jasmine, I saw your well, I didn't see what you actually said, but hey, and I'm glad you're here too. Watch this over because this would explain my energy right now with you as well. But yeah, basically got the message, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, because something's about to be birthed here. And this is what I'm hearing too. If you may be worrying about building new connections with people that are actually going to be divine, aligned, rhythmic, you see this electricity that's going from these two people as they touch one another. This is how these connections are going to manifest as well. So it's going to be something that happens very, very naturally. Naturally, I wanted to say electronically, but very naturally as well. Yeah. You know how we use the phrase stimulate for growth? It's going to be like that. It's going to be very stimulated, so that it continues to grow naturally. It's not something you have to force. It's not something you have to worry about, right? You don't have to not talk to this person. Y'all can go a little bit of time without talking, and then it's not going to feel like, oh, is this person talking about me? Is this person being fake? Is this person doing this and doing that? No, it won't be any of that. It'll be like an immediate understanding. An immediate understanding. And you know what I heard too is because a lot of y'all, as the divine chosen, as child of the cosmos, you do a lot of reassuring. Like, you reassure people a lot. You naturally do this. You was reassuring people of your past, people who didn't appreciate you, people who abused you, this, that, and the third. You spent a lot of time reassuring these people. You will be very deeply expressive and extensive in your expression to make sure all misunderstandings are cleared. This is how you was with your past experiences, and because those people didn't know how to receive that or reciprocate that, they kind of put you in this energy of, damn, like I don't know now. I don't know now. Like, these people trying to come in my world and this, that, and the third, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. 8. But the number 8 is the energy of abundance, infinite abundance. So even though in this card it may seem like cloudy and shady and shadowy, like both paths that are unknown. What does that one say? I can't really see that. Yeah, your life is protected. This person is covered in a red cloak. And red is the energy of the base chakra, the root chakra, right? So that talks about your survival and your stability in the material realm. So even in whatever path that you take that is seemingly unknown at first, you're still going to be protected. And I don't know how many times they got to emphasize that we're not alone. We're not alone in whatever path that we take. We're never alone. We're never alone. That's something that I heard being emphasized earlier too, before I even pulled these cards out. Like how being alone is one of the most popular illusions that there is in this world. Because we're literally never alone. But we'll find ourselves saying that because we're so concerned about, you know, the actual like physical people around us or the physical connections around us. But you're never really alone. You're never alone. I think I want to close out this reading with reading the Portal card and Child of the Cosmos. I'm going to do another one on a different topic though. Let's do Child of the Cosmos. Alright. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too, so trust your instincts as well. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. I'm not trying to be the person that intervenes all the time or interjects. However, what I heard just now was you was predestined. Your path, your purpose was predestined before you was even in your mother's womb. So keep that in mind as well. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it. Because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will, it's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from this pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go at it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells. To remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligence. Ooh, intelligence. Where's the other card? This is beautiful. I gotta pull that card out. Boom. Alright. That you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities there ever were, are, or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at this person in her comfort zone. And look at this beautiful garden she's managed to manifest. All those beautiful flowers. And she's sitting there looking out on the horizon like, wow, look at all these grasslands. It looks so